What's up, you guys? After She Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 2 of Daredevil. The episode is called Cut Man, so let's get into it. There's a very, like, yellowy tone to this show so far. I've seen very, like, kind of like how Michael Bay has, like, lots of yellows and greens. Oh. No one wants to be in a dumpster. You know, I really like this. Sounds really cool. I like it. Are you a doctor? Yes, I think so. It seemed like one of those like patch-up situations, I guess. Yeah, he's blind.
No calls.
It's okay. I'm just trying to help.
No.
We have to get you to the hospital.
I'll kill everyone.
Who?
The men who did this. I'll kill everyone in the hospital to get to me.
Okay, you can't. Don't. You've lost a lot of blood. I think you might have been stabbed.
I have to leave.
You want to leave doors that way?
It's weird. This almost feels like a continuation of another episode, but this is episode 2. I'm confused.
Should have had him. Price is a bum.
Hey, anybody's got the guts to step into that ring deserves respect. Don't you ever forget that.
Human Price?
Human Price.
Sorry you lost, Dad.
Yeah, well, just wasn't my night. Better get the scotch. No. It's for you.
Really?
You think I want your hand shaking like last time? This is my face we're talking about. Take it, just a little sip.
Oh, it burns.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
Let's do it.
So you watched the fight? You're supposed to be doing your homework.
Got it done first.
All of it? I want you to finish up before you go to bed.
Gonna have enough this month for Mr. Morris.
He will get his rent on time.
You got all this for losing?
Sometimes, even when you get knocked down, you can still win.
It ain't how you hit the mat.
It's how you get up. That's right.
Something tells me that maybe he didn't lose per se. Maybe he like lost on purpose.
For today our pirate vengeance rises from indenture free. Strong as armor, key descendant, he's a pirate.
Oh, you know I'm still here, right?
Could you hear me just now?
Nope.
The correct answer is yes, and you sound amazing.
Well, of the two lies, I took the lesser.
I thought you went home. What are you still doing here?
You mean you should be out having a life, doing poppers and flapper dancing. I don't know what kids do these days.
We're the same age, Foggy.
So you're saying I shouldn't be here then? Yeah. Fair enough. But I'm awkward and unfashionable. Those things don't seem to apply to you.
I just don't feel like going home.
Fair enough.
Well, we can't stay
I
here.
mean, she was attacked there.
Not enough money in the kitty to keep the lights on past midnight. So let's hop a few bars, not think about it.
Big fan of the not thinking.
You will fit right in here.
Should we call Matt?
Sure. Yeah, let's see what he's up to.
Getting patched up.
Where am I?
You're in my apartment.
Who are you?
I'm the lucky girl who pulled you out of the garbage.
You see my face?
That's
Yeah.
not a name.
Your outfit kind of sucks, by the way.
Yeah, it's a work in progress.
Needs more red.
Okay, I really wouldn't try to move too much. Do you mind telling me how a blind man in a mask ends up beaten half to death in my dumpster?
The less you know about me, the better.
This is my night off. I'm really not looking for some guy to die on my couch.
Are you a doctor?
Something like that.
Most people, they find a bleeding masked man in the garbage. They call the police. Why are you helping me?
The less you know about me, the better.
You got a name at least.
Claire. Don't suppose I get to know yours.
That's not fair.
All right, I'll call you Mike.
Maddie, it's me. It's Dad. I'm right here.
I can't see.
You were in an accident. You remember? You're in the hospital. I'm right here with you.
Everything's so loud.
It's Dad. Here. Feel my face. Feel my face. I'm right here with you.
I can't see.
It's okay.
Dad, I can't see.
It's all right.
What is it? What's wrong? Let's just say for the sake of discussion, I buy this whole we can't go to the hospital because whatever story you've got going on. But we need to talk about what happens if you give up the ghost here in my living room. Because I'm listening to myself explain to the police how I let this happen and every version ends with me in handcuffs. So convince me it's worth it.
They kidnapped a boy.
Who did?
The Russians.
Okay.
2 days ago, they pulled a kid out of the back of a van. I tracked the Russians. Thought I was being smart. How fast I found them. Turns out I wasn't.
They were waiting for you.
And I walked right into it.
So they took this kid just to get to you?
Yeah, I've been making their lives difficult lately.
But you're blind.
There are other ways to see.
This is what you do. You make life difficult for bad men.
It's one way of putting it.
No offense, but you don't seem to be very good at it.
Yeah, well, you're catching me on an off night.
Mike?
Someone's coming.
Wait, what?
There's someone in the building. A man going from door to door. He's on the 3rd floor already. Smells like premium cigarettes and discount cologne.
You can smell a man on the 3rd floor?
You'll smell him soon enough. He really likes that cologne. You're looking at me like I'm crazy, right?
Seems the appropriate response.
There are some things I haven't told you about me, Claire.
You haven't told me anything about you. All I know is you're very good at taking a beating.
That part I got from my dad.
So how you getting along, huh? With your new books?
I'm working on it. Each grid is 6 possible dots, so each letter is a combination of those dots. You get to feel for what's not there as much as what is.
That doesn't make any damn sense at all. You can make sense out of all of this?
I'm starting to.
Couple months, you're gonna be reading Braille faster than I read normal.
I already read Braille faster.
yeah, I get it. You smart ass.
Heard about the wee one. That's a tough break.
You have our condolences.
And you're young yet. Plenty of time to have more kids.
A match with Creel.
Creel?
Creel!
How'd you pull that off?
As in,
Mr.
like,
Sweeney can
Agents
be
of S.H.I.E.L.D. crew?
quite
I wonder if it's the same guy.
Puts his mind to it.
It's me Irish charm.
Jesus.
I wonder.
You drop in the 5th. We're clearing 70%.
Yeah. I thought so.
Come on, Jackie. It's time to celebrate.
It's a big time.
Thanks for the offer. I'm gonna take a pass.
Did he just say pass?
I appreciate everything you've done for me. Really, I do. But I got other things to worry about now.
You gotta think of your family, Jack. This could do a lot of good for your boy.
Yeah. What else you gonna leave him when you're gone?
All right. We need to hear you say it.
I go down in the 5th.
Yeah, I figured as much.
This all you got?
Yeah, it's for vegetables, not a knife fight. Hey. You can barely stand up.
That's what the knife's for.
Wait, don't do this. Not in my home. Okay, nobody has to get hurt. Just stand over there on the side and be quiet, and I'll get rid of him.
Sorry to bother you so late, ma'am. My name is Detective Foster with the 65th Precinct.
I'm sure
We had a
you
bit of
are.
disturbance a few blocks from here. We're asking everyone if they've seen or heard anything unusual in the past few hours.
What kind of disturbance?
Some dickhead in a black mask shot up a bodega on 38th. Owner put up a fight. Perp fled on foot, leaving a trail of blood in this direction. You see anything, hear anything tonight?
No. Sorry.
Just
I
being
like
thorough.
that you trust
Have a good
him.
night, ma'am.
Thanks. You too. Boy, were you right about that cologne. Does he dip himself in that crap?
He didn't believe you.
What do we do now?
You just watched him kill someone.
That's what I'm watching us.
And you're like,
No, he's young.
yes,
He's scared.
what now?
Santino? He's the one who found you in the
Claire, go upstairs and get him. We're gonna need help carrying Detective Foster to the roof.
Matt, it's me again. Where are you? I'm introducing Karen to Josie's, and I have high hopes it's gonna go terribly. Climb off wherever you're on and get down here. This place is a shithole, but it's our shithole. The city's tried to shut it down half a dozen times, but I helped Josie with the liens, and as a result, we get to drink for free.
You absolutely do not get to drink for free.
Let's agree to disagree.
Oh, you could do so much better, love.
Thank you, Josie. But this is my employee. We are not on a date. Are we on a date?
Definitely not.
Okay, good. Because I was starting to worry you might be in love with me. What other explanation could there be? You hang around my office all day.
I'm your secretary, Foggy.
You refuse to leave.
I'm a good secretary.
No, you gaze at me lovingly when you think I'm not looking. What? You might. How would I know? I'm not looking. Just let me live in it.
Oh. There's something in there?
Think that's an eel.
Oh, I don't like that.
Really?
Let's get to the bottom and find out.
Man, alcohol's weird.
So you want to talk about it?
I can't get Danny's blood out of the carpet. And a man broke into my apartment and tried to kill me. He dented the wall where he bashed my head into it. I don't see the city anymore. I look around this room and all that I see are threats.
This room? These guys are harmless. That's Tom Belkin. He's the road captain in the Kitchen Hellions. He organizes the food drive every Thanksgiving. That's Rob Donahue. His wife, Mira, she works at the dry cleaner around the corner from our office.
Okay.
You don't want to go home? You don't want to go home. You can stay out all night.
This is way past what I signed up for.
What exactly do you think that was?
I found a man who needed help, so I helped him.
Oh yeah? That simple?
Okay, do you really want to get into this in front of him?
He's out.
Oh, he's not dead.
Maybe he's faking.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay, that right there, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I find a guy in a dumpster who turns out to be some kind of blind vigilante who's been doing all this really weird shit. I'm supposed to take it on faith. I'm on the right side of this.
You don't carry a masked man bleeding to death into your apartment on faith. You knew which side you're on the moment you found me. Why'd you help me, Claire?
I'm a nurse. Worked the ER at Metro General. A few weeks ago, cops bring in 3 men. Said they were robbing tourists, beating them up pretty bad. Apparently, a man in a black mask took issue with their activities and decided to step in. I counted 9 broken bones between them. EMTs bring in a 19-year-old waitress that some guy she knew waited for her after work in the parking lot, attacked her, tried to drag her in the alley. She said she screamed, and a man in a black mask heard her, and he saved her life.
So you've heard stories about him then?
So yeah, word's getting around, and I want to believe in what you're doing. I really do. But this?
I know you're afraid. You can't give in to the fear. If you do, men like this win.
Democracy cannot flourish amid hate. Justice cannot take root amid rage. We must dissent from the indifference. We must dissent from the apathy.
Either you're actually reading all that, or you're making it up as you go along. I don't know which is more impressive.
Have a look.
It's red. It's really red.
The thing about red, I can't tell how much you're bleeding.
Who says I'm even gonna get hit?
It's true.
We're Murdocks. We get hit a lot. We get up, right, Dad? We always get up.
Too late to change it? You can change it. All on me. Win by knockout. You sure? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Listen, you gotta
This
do
is not
this
gonna end
quick.
well for
Cash
him.
out the second Creel hits the mat. Don't wait.
Yeah, but like, what if he loses just out of the sake of like losing? What if he's just not good enough?
56882.
That counts in your name?
No, none under my name. It's under Matthew Murdock.
Matthew, got it.
I'm about to go do something. Well, I'm about to go be me. You know better than anybody that doesn't always go so well. Maddie's gonna need you. More than ever. Look after him, okay? He's a good kid. He sure as hell didn't get that from me. Just once. I want Maddie to hear people cheer for his old man. Just once.
Is that like to his mum? Because where's she at?
Ah! I drank the eel.
no.
Not a euphemism.
Ew.
Matt, I know you're in there. Get up!
Matt, it's Karen. And I'm very, very sorry about this. And if I were you, I would not come to this door. But I think I also drank the eel.
And we are now filled with mighty eel strength.
He's not there.
We're gonna go to the fish market.
Sorry.
We're really sorry.
Sorry.
We're sorry. We'll be quiet.
I mean, I'd get annoyed too.
Okay. We got, what, 2 hours to kill?
Thank you. I needed this. I really needed this, but it's late and we should go home.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
After what you told me, I'm never going home again. Men are waiting in the dark corners of this world to prey on us. We must band together. We must never sleep. We must remain vigilant.
This city will protect us.
As if he doesn't know that's her.
Here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna ask you some questions. You're gonna answer them. If you're lying to me, trust that I will know. Where's the boy?
He's dead.
Try stabbing him in his trigeminal nerve. Going through here, right above the eye.
How will I know when I find him?
He'll tell you.
This is important. I need you to know why I'm hurting you. It's not just the boy. I'm doing this because I enjoy it.
Where is he? Underneath striker restaurant. 11th and 44. They'll be waiting for you. If you're lucky, they'll kill you before they start in on the boy. It'd be a shame for you to have to watch what they do to him.
Oh my god!
Guy's probably dead now.
You landed in the dumpster. You pulled me out.
Is he dead?
He'll live.
Okay.
You need to get your things and leave. Don't tell anyone where you're going. He wakes up, he'll be back. And he won't be alone next time.
But he didn't see my face.
It's just for effect. To scare him. He knew you were lying when you answered your door.
Mike?
Do you have somewhere you can go?
I'm cat sitting for a woman I work with.
What's the address?
Why?
I'm thinking if I make it through the night, I may need some help getting patched up.
10th and 54th, apartment 412. I don't believe you. What you said, I don't believe you enjoy this.
We're not gonna get to see him. Damn it.
Oh, hang on there, son. What's the hurry?
I think that's my dad.
Jesus, Ray, the kid's blind.
Hey, wait!
Dad?
It's doing a
Daddy!
pretty good job too.
Daddy! Daddy! I wanna go home. I want my daddy.
Oh, you're just gonna close the door and not show me. That's rude. Okay. I like the amount of energy that appears to be going through. Like he's really putting his energy and getting exhausted. I like it. Feels really real. That's pretty good. You're revealing yourself?
Hi. I know you're scared. But I'm here to help you. You don't have to be scared anymore.
Okay.
Let's get you home to your dad.
I love how exhausted he is from that. It's like really nice and realistic. Like the fight really took a toll on him. That was really good. I enjoyed that episode. We learnt a bit more about Matt's backstory and like his dad. I had a feeling when he was like, when he brought home the money and like there was lots of money about losing, I was like, I feel like he's gonna like throw a game, but also not throw a game when he was supposed to, and I was right. I've seen something similar on like One Tree Hill, so it just kind of reminded me of that, I guess. I really liked that last scene with the fighting in the hallway. I liked that it like was making him exhausted, and it really like it was a fight that really took a toll on him, and it was hard for him to like beat up all those people, because like in TV shows it's very easy to just like get carried away when you're like making a fight scene and like have the actor or actress or whatever not really be affected by a fight, like beat up someone and then just continue moving on like perfect hair, like nothing ever happened, you know? But like it's not how fights really are, and yeah, it was good. I wonder if we're gonna see Claire again, because I assume he's gonna get injured again, so she might be like his on-call doctor or something. Kind of like how Oliver has one on Arrow. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.